want to win. And winning.
A winning season.
A 20-win season.
All of 20 wins.
To work together.
Play as a team.
Dedication. And stay positive.
Just to have fun.
Winning the conference.
Winning conference.
HCAC conference champion.
HCAC tournament.
Win conference.
Going to the NCAA tournament.
The NCAA tournament.
And make it into the NCAA.
Number 5, Nicole Wood, and I'm an outside hitter for Bluffton University, and I'm a senior.
My favorite part about being a Bluffton volleyball player would probably be the whole team atmosphere. Not only are we successful, but we're friends on and off the court.
Senior, number 19, Megan Dotson, DS winner. My favorite thing about being a Bluffton volleyball player is all the friends that I've made down the line over years. Traveling is so much fun for us. We're in that small bus, and there's 20 of us, where we play games, we watch movies. It's so much fun. It's never fun. We never have adult moments. Practices are a lot of fun. Sometimes they get stressful, but usually there's that one girl that's in the screen or acting. I would definitely say the friends that I made are very important.
And the atmosphere here is just awesome. Like, everyone wants to get to know you and actually wants to know your name and stuff about you, and everybody on the volleyball team is so welcoming, and it's just a really good experience, and I felt like at home.
My name is Rachel Duncan. I play volleyball. I'm a sophomore defensive specialist, and my number is number 2. It was a chance to make friends where if I might have not been playing volleyball, I might not have had all these friends, and it's more like a family than family aspect, because it's just a lot of fun. The girls are a lot of fun.
Just being a volleyball player and still being able to play at this level is something that I want to do for myself. And just being able to achieve that goal. This year our team chemistry is pretty good. We get along very well, and you can see it on the court.
We've been talking a lot. Right now we're doing great. I think everyone gets along great.
We always come together after every point and like say team. And just kind of come together so that we know like whatever mistake happened or if it was a victory we can celebrate. That just kind of brings us together as one, and everybody, you know, you're only as strong as your weakest player. So
Everyone's like really supportive of each other, and if someone's down, we try to bring them up. In practice, we work to try to put ourselves in situations that we'll be able to overcome.
There are a lot of new players, so it's sometimes hard to make sure that they're in sync with the girls that have been here for 4 years.
we do a lot of team activities, and we've gone and been somewhere every weekend so far. So and had to stay the night. So that definitely helps out too. And different ones travel and they get exposed to the game and what their role can be.
We all communicate with each other, and we work hard together, and we're a family anyway, so.
There are times where it's one of our weaknesses, but I would say overall we're a very close-knit team.
We cooperated very well. That was one thing, that the communication level got better as the season went on. We played to our strengths. There was no secret, what our scheme or offense was going to be. Everybody kind of knew where the ball was going. So we had to make sure we were efficient, in our side-out offense, and I think we did that. Goal setting, I think it's important to give some guidance
Coach is definitely a reminder, but not as much of an advocate as our captains are.
You don't want to have goals that are not able to be achieved.
We have 3 captains on the team, and they do a really good job.
But you want to push your team to be the best they can be.
Usually at least once a practice, we will come together and just talk about hey, we need to push ourselves in practice. This practice is what's going to make us better.
Kind of having an understanding of what our composition is with upperclassmen and underclassmen. I have a pretty good insight into their abilities and through the recruitment process of younger players and how they might mesh into our scheme of things. So I put it both in part of the coaching staff to get some basic guidelines, but then also let the team have some voice in it as well of what they want to do.
And so generally speaking, it's the captains that come forward and have a little team meeting. It's only a minute, or a conversation for 30 seconds.
It's important to have individual goals as well as team goals.
We lost a lot of good players last year, some pretty key players, and I knew that individually I had to keep my head on straight and not get, angry or, impatient with our younger players that have stepped up into these new roles.
My personal goals for this season are definitely to stay positive.
And I think that has to go for the team too.
One of my personal goals was to hit the 1,000 kill mark. That was a big one for me.
I'm very hard on myself, so when I make a mistake, it's really hard for me to get up from that.
I did make it last weekend.
And my biggest goal is to make sure that I can serve, receive, and just get the ball to the center and see what she can do with it.
Personally, it's just to get out on the court, to be a starter or to be a dominant player on the team. So that's one of my goals, is just to have confidence when I do get out there.
I really try to focus on getting each point different, taking one point at a time. If you make a mistake, try to shake it off. The keys to reaching these goals would definitely be communication and intensity.
Stay mentally strong as a team.
By working hard and communicating with each other and being a team and working together on the court and not getting down on ourselves.
If we get down, we look flustered on the court.
We dwell on a lot of our mistakes.
So at practice, say I challenge you to pass 10 balls to the center, or some kind of simple challenge where they feel in this practice they have to get this done.
We tend to blame ourselves a lot, so it's really hard for us to stay intense.
What happened in the past doesn't matter. We need to perform at every game to our best ability.
So we do have a goal of intensity and focus.
I would say if we're mentally strong and we're confident in ourselves, we can beat anybody. Not only do people know you just from watching the volleyball games, but you get really close to the team. They're almost like your sisters. First week preseason, you only see the volleyball team at practices all day, so that really helps build a friendship that will help into the school year.
At the beginning of the season, we drew what we called Beaver Buddies, and so each of us is assigned a person on the team, and just before every game or during practices, we're supposed to send notes of encouragement or maybe get a little gift here or there.
Girls are very supportive of each other, and everyone meshes as a team.
Since it is such a small school, when you're on a sports team, everybody knows who you are, or at least knows you're a part of the team. And when they see you, they always ask you, when's your next game, or you did great last night.
And everyone gets along, and on the court and off the court, everyone hangs out as a team.
The girls I've met on the team are awesome. Everyone's nice. You really feel I'm so far away from home, 3 hours. It's nice to have family here, and everyone's so nice, and everyone's there for you. If you need someone, you can just go to them.
Team goals from the beginning of the year to the end of the year changed a little bit in the terms of coming in. We knew we were going to be athletic. We were going to be young.
Confidence has been a really big word, big problem. But I think now it's just another goal is to finish. We've had a lot of opportunities to win matches, and all we needed was that 1 point, and we've lost games. So that's been a changing goal. Like we didn't have that goal from the beginning because we hadn't played yet. We didn't know what we were capable of. But now that we've played more and we just can't finish that last point, that's now a new goal for us.
I think like at the beginning, I just wanted to have a winning season. I wanted our team to like play as a team.
As we improved, I saw the potential in the preseason that we could compete for a conference title.
Now we're trying to finish up the season strong. We know we're getting into the tournament. We know that right now, and we're going to win the tournament still. And we're hopefully still going to go to the NCAA tournament.
And now that we're winning games and we're like at the top of the conference, I think my expectations have I've realized that we're able to do it.
It was a matter of can we improve every day, which is one of our goals always, is make sure we're getting better in some form, whether it's on the defensive side, offensive side, communicating, working together, however that may come across. So that was one of the main goals, is making sure that we're improving upon our skill base each day.
Before the season, we had made a list of all our goals, and of course it was first was 20-win season, and then it was win conference, and then host conference, and then make it into the NCAA. So all those goals right there. So yeah, we kind of had established, and as we got towards the end, we got those little goals, and so we kept getting one more step. But yeah, one of our main things was probably just to have fun. We'd worked hard all year, and it was time to just put our best foot out there and show that we were, good enough to make it and win.
We had the hardest path to get to where we got to, and things really played out. And talk about an emotional roller coaster when you have as high expectations as the girls set for themselves, and you lose your first conference game, wondering, are any of these goals possible? And we said, stay the course, be calm, do what you do, be yourself. You don't have to be superhuman. Things will come into play, and we just kept chugging along, and things happened, and the right scenarios played out at the right times, and we kind of backed our way into a title. Wow, very impressed by this group of girls. In 4 years, they have compiled a record of 93-34. They are 27-7 in HCAC regular season play, having 2 conference titles over their belt, making the NCAA tournament. But how they did it was by their leadership, not only this season but in years past. This will be good years down the road to show them. But they led in all different ways. Each of these 5 senior athletes are different leaders in their own right, but it fits and it works. All those different dynamics came together to work in unimaginable ways.